because we cannot feed you anymore. We cannot hold you anymore. We don't want evidence. And a short time after, we were still in the barracks. The Americans came in, and we were liberated. I mean, you know, God works His ways. Thank God for that. Because if He would wait for me, I would always be late. I naturally blame it on Him. I should share what happened with the family. As I said, my family was very orthodox, very religious. We had the synagogue in my grandmother's house. My grandfather was leaving, and in the war, my grandparents, my mother, and my little sister were sent to Treblinka, one of the worst camps. My sister was a very young girl, was a little girl. So they made her dig holes to dig out a chemical sand that grew in that area. It still grows. And one day she fell into the hole from which she was digging. And my mother wasn't allowed to go and pick her out of the hole. My mother died trying to go through my sister, my younger sister, to rescue her. She died right there, and my sister died right there. When I was in that camp to inspect the stones, thousands of stones, cities and names, and not one stone is smooth. A lady came over to me and said, "Are you from this town?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "I have something to tell you, and I'm going to leave it with you." And she was telling me the story about this woman, the mother, running, trying to save her daughter. And she couldn't do it. And she died on the way. And that was because we are Jews. That's the Germans had such power over us that it's unbelievable. And they knew exactly where to go, which country, who will not oppose them. But you know what? I had so much hate for them. So much absolute hate. That a lot of times I would tighten inside of me so I could speak. But since I am serving the Lord, since He came into my life, I can't hate. back to Germany many a times. I've been back to the camps many a time. Very selfish. But I'd rather serve the Lord or Him and see Germany being forgiven, to open a door of freedom, than go around and hate. It doesn't do you any good hating. You get ulcers, you get high blood pressure, low blood pressure, and if you don't have enough, you get diabetes. Why not? So when you forgive in the name of the Lord, you are forgiven. I have friends in Germany. When my husband passed on, they were ready to send quite a few people to pack me up and bring me back to Germany. And they're going to take care of me. Many things like that. Many phone calls I get. I met one friend who wrote a song about me. Now, what more do I want? Did you know Ted wrote a song about me? Huh? You do?
Yeah.
Oh, good. It's a good song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget it's the Rose Price song. Oh, I love to tease him.
Rose, can you share a little bit about, was it in Dachau or Bergen-Belsen, they did the temperature experiments, that you were the cold?
I was cold for 5 years. I was, no, it had to be Bergen-Belsen because that's where they completely undressed us. And they put like a powder on us. And the temperature was so cold. It was freezing. Snow was coming down. And if anybody has been to Europe in the winter, I live in Florida. I am not leaving Florida in the winter. No way. And I was so absolutely frozen. That's the guard felt sorry for me. That you didn't get. And then we went into Dachau. I was in Dachau not long ago as a memorial, like a memory day. And it was so horrible. It was so horrible.
Rose, what did they feed you in the camps, Dachau and Bergen-Belsen?
What did they teach me?
Feed.
Food.
Oh, food. What's that? Would somebody teach this young man there's no food in the camps? It's what you steal, that's what you eat.
And then when Titus, the Roman general, came back, he besieged it and then squashed it, crushed it, burned it, and took that temple apart stone by stone.